Emotional instability is a very major problem that leads to a lot of difficult situations that people get themselves into because they are not able to differentiate between reality and their feelings and emotions that is going on inside them. That is why so many unnecessary fights happen, so many unnecessary uh, troubling situations are created where things could have been avoided. Sometimes major conflicts happen due to someone not being able to control their emotions. They're too much into their feelings. That is why the Stoics suggested to be silent, practice silence. It is a very, very powerful tool to have in your arsenal, so to speak, because so many times we get our egos inflated egos into situations where those are realistically unnecessary, where there is no harm to us if we are uh, more realistic about any given situation, if we are more open-minded about any given situation, but we bring our feelings into the mix. We are humans. That's what we do, right? We have got emotions, we have got thoughts, thousands and thousands of thoughts every single day. So, and we do not do anything about it. Like, we are not conscious. Most of the people, majority of the population, is not conscious about the fact that there are so many thoughts that they have, and they have so many feelings, though they have so many emotions, because that is why from one we go from one dopamine hit to another dopamine hit, and then another, like eating junk food and then going on a binge watch of movies and then videos and then Instagram, TikTok, social media, going out with friends, partying, alcohol, hooking up. All this is the result of why, because we are feeling a certain way. And when we are feeling bored, it's like it's killing us. That's what we have made these things to be. And I am guilty of that too, even till this day. I'm guilty of it. That is why so many problems, so many troubles, because couldn't control myself, got addicted to so much unnecessary stuff. And in reality, it's literally stupid. It's bullshit. But in your head, you are a victim. In your head, it is really difficult, it's nearly impossible to overcome. That is in your head. Reality is a totally different thing, but we are not able to control ourselves. We are not in our own control, and it's so far away that we would be able to control the environment around us, because we cannot even control our fucking heads, our fucking emotions, our fucking thoughts. We are too much emotional. We give too much importance to our feelings. We give too much importance to our emotions. We let these things rule our lives. That is why these ego battles are there. These gunfights are there where ego is involved, where someone said something and you feel hurt in the road rage incidents. I mean, look at this nonsense that people do. Road rage. This is all uh, the thing where our anger gets the best of us most of the time. And there was a situation just a few minutes ago where I realized that being silent, is not a sign of weakness. Now you have to be uh, able to balance it, you know but you have to be the judge of that, to how to balance it, like when you need to say something and when silence is good. But most of the times it's not harmful, it's not that harmful to remain silent rather than speak up stir up more conversations, bring more emotions into the mix, because we also give too much importance to what people say, to their words, how those words make us feel. That is related to our self-worth, and our biology is to blame for this, but it's about time we take responsibility of this fact and do something about it. Try to remain silent most of the times and let things slide until unless it is a very harmful situation for you. Then you must definitely take action regarding that. But most of the time, you can definitely be the judge of that. Like, does this, and as you start doing it, you get more and more in sync with like, yeah, I should have stayed silent in that situation, or I should have spoken something in that situation. So you start to learn this. It is a very important skill to have, and I think everyone should start to give importance to this skill. We undermine the impact that this skill can have in our lives. So I would definitely suggest you try being silent and uh, controlling your anger. I'm not saying be a merciful God. You cannot be. And I'm not advocating being a merciful God here, or being an angel. Nothing like that. Be the devil, but be able to control it. That's what I'm talking about. Be the devil, but be able to control it. Be able to channelize it where it is necessary. You gotta do what you gotta do. But most of the times, let it slide. It's not worth it. People, that's that's what they do. That's what people do. They want to, like, make their lives worth it. That's why they want to, get a reaction out of us. That's what they want. That's what everybody wants. They want to get a reaction out of you, majority of the times. Sometimes they do definitely want to harm you, but most of the times they want to get a reaction out of you because they are inadequate. They are miserable in their mentality, in their lives. So that is why they are projecting that onto you. But you know, you're better than that. You could be better than that if you want to be, if you're willing to put in the work. It's hard, definitely. Not an easy thing to do because our mind, this bitch, is always fucking with us all the time. It's the biggest enemy. It is our biggest enemy, even for the greatest of the people. Their minds, like, even when they are so up, like in the achievement hierarchy, in doing things like they are famous and shit, because there are so many cases of fall from grace. Like, so many people achieve so much and then they just blow it all away. So this thing is not your friend. Your mind is not your friend. People keep struggling even if they have money or whatever. People keep on struggling in their life because our minds are just meant to fuck us up, man. We cannot be, like, happy. We can never be happy. Don't chase happiness. you know when it comes, it comes, but don't chase it, because when you are not, then what you do, then you drink, then you smoke, then you take drugs. Why? Because you chasing happiness, and most of the time you're not happy. Our minds are designed that way, and when people try to fight it, bad shit happens. Really, really bad shit happens. It's happened to me. It happens to nearly everyone. So be aware of that. Share it with the people you care about. Become part of the community. Go and watch the other video that I uploaded, the first one. It has some great insight about life in it. Definitely subscribe, man. Share it with people. Like, for the YouTube algorithm, so to speak. Yeah. All right. See you in the next one.